So see, semiconductor is made with silicon. The circuits that those who are familiar with hardware, the circuits are laid out in the stratum of various stratums of silicon, and they communicate with each other. And only silicon can, in a way, what is the term they use is that they are, because silicon has certain qualities to be even thinner than the speed of, or thinner than the stream of light and something, right? So there only, that's where higher density of circuit can be accommodated in silicon metal, right? Or silicon element rather. I don't know whether I can call it a metal, but so that's, so what you see is a chip. We see a black thing, that is a plastic cover. It's like a tablet, the tablet we see, okay, a pink tablet, that is only a cover, right? A cover, and it has some binding agent and all that, like in a tablet, right? Or a capsule. Same way, chip has a plastic, generally a plastic, black plastic cover, and some metal things coming out that help you to connect the chip to other things, right? And also through the circuit board. But inside is a silicon stratum, a silicon wafer, we call it actually, silicon wafer, which has millions and millions of layers, right, of circuits, which are all intercommunicating with each other. You need actually a topmost clean room environment to actually handle a chip or develop a chip. There is no assembly line as such in that till the final stage. Everything is handled manually. Like, I mean, some pictures, some videos you will see, you will find a person is, because these are so expensive, these wafers, so delicate and expensive. I mean, an image that I can put before you is a person, just like a virus. I mean, a CDC lab, Center of Disease Control lab, where people are creating antibodies or a culture against dealing with the virus. Hazmat suits they're wearing, and they're holding these wafer like maybe a, let's say a 30 by 30 some, right? And he's holding as if his whole life, because that the cost of the wafer may be more than his yearly salary. And he's holding from one side of the machine, which will kind of lay the circuits in some layers of that stratum. Then it is baked. Then those circuits are baked in on that layers of silicon, right? Right. And that's, I think maybe that's why it's called foundry, because I think it's a baking process. Perhaps it's a baking process that gives it the name foundry. And then I think it goes into the assembly line, where the metal pins are attached, and then plastic covers are attached. All those are generally kind of an assembly line, right? And that's how it is made. People are not able to replicate this. I mean, chip shortage came because of pandemic, lockdowns, all that stuff. And then of course the demand, people started splurging, demand goes up, and you can't replicate. It's not like, again, a software. I mean, I was just visiting some of my clients. Now we are in the software industry. They're telling me we need 4 more scrum teams. They think, doing another app per app. I mean, every scrum team will do an app. Let's say, taking app as an example, and we want to do 4 apps. Okay, 4 scrum teams, and okay, will take us 2 months and do 4 scrum teams. A chip manufacturing facility generally takes 20 to 24 months to set up, and huge amount of capital investment. I mean, it's really the investment that matters, or that counts really, and the expertise that you need to do these things. Everybody going after software, and think about this. I mean, the thing which makes your software run, is this. This is the one, man. This is the one.